watching from. So today we're about to talk about a very dicey topic, the conflict between Israel and Iran. And the world has held its breath as everybody watches what has been going on. And we can see, you know, weapons of destruction being fired at each other, deaths, and a lot of painful things going on. First of all, let me say this: war, trouble, fighting, conflict is no way to live this life. We as a people, we as human beings need to express our disagreements in ways that will not hurt one another, in ways that will not allow the loss of life. Because when you check whatever has been happening in these countries, it has led to a diminish in economic activities and lives have been lost, sadly. So I would want to beckon on the world and everybody watching and anybody who cares to listen. War is not the way. Violence is not the way. Let us embrace peace. Peace is a virtue. Now back to the topic at hand. What is the problem? Israel has or started this particular conflict by saying that Iran has nuclear weapons or are in the stages or final stages of completing a nuclear weapon, which may be used against them. Now, Iran, in its own aspect, have been campaigning a whole lot, talking about how they wish death on Israel, they wish death to America, and that would make anybody, any person, thinking, oh, this person will get the weapon and use it against me, right? So that kind of explains why Israel would want to attack Iran and their nuclear facilities because they do not want Iran to possess this ability and use it against them. Now, every country, I think, I might be wrong, but correct me if I am, I think a lot of countries, especially the first world countries, so many of them have nuclear weapons. That would also explain why Iran would want to acquire one to arm itself, because a lot of these countries have one. And it is speculated or it is rumored that Israel has one too, or even more, if unless the fact that they've not accepted that they own nuclear weapons, right? So Iran finds every opportunity possible to state clearly and to anyone who cares to listen that they are ready to use this weapon against Israel once they complete it. Every of their videos, they are talking about how they wish death to Israel, how they want to remove the Zionist regime and all of that. But in this world currently, who is suffering it? The populace. Doesn't matter your ideology, if you are an Islamic fundamentalist or you're a far right Zionist, doesn't really matter. People are losing lives. Children are dying. Women are losing their lives. Businesses are crumbling. We got messages airlines are no longer traveling to Israel openly, if that is, if they are still traveling. They're not traveling openly to Israel. And most definitely, airlines wouldn't want to travel to Iran currently with the bombardments going on there. So that would cause a diminish in tourism, economic activities. It will just cripple everything. So I'm trying to appeal to our consciences. I'm trying to appeal to those in charge, to those in power. Sheath your swords, right? There are means by which you guys can talk about these differences and sort them out in a in a dialogue rather than killing each other, setting houses ablaze and destroying infrastructure. Please guys, for everyone who is watching, anyone who can share this video, if you can in any way, let peace reign. To Iranian citizens, to Israeli citizens who have lost their lives in this dastardly, you know, conflict. Our prayers are with your families. We pray that everything becomes fine soon. And to every policymaker, every power, that be in the world, have an ability or the capacity to put an end to this, to call those parties warring, to sheath their swords. Please don't waste any further time. People are dying, lives are being lost, children, women, a lot of things are going wrong. It wouldn't make any sense if you watch people die over disagreements of ideologies. Right? Israel is a bit farther off from Iran. Iran is a bit farther off from Israel. It's not like the Israel Palestine issue where they are, you know, there are conflicts over land and stuff. This is just an ideology problem. And I'd like to admonish everybody, let peace reign. Peace is the most important thing. Let us stay together as human beings, and rather than fight each other, cause havoc or wreak havoc to one another in just to prove that we are right, just to prove that we have authority, just to prove that we are better equipped, just to prove that our people are better than your people. It doesn't make any sense. At the end of the day, we all are going to leave this world. Whatever we've amassed, whatever wealth, whatever armory, whatever wealth or whatever thing we think we have, even the world powers, check it out. The previous world powers, they're no longer in power today. There's absolutely a new entity in power today. So even if Israel becomes world power today, it's going to pass. Please spread this message. Let the world know that peace should reign supreme. Peace should be a religion. I don't mean Islam or anyways, but I don't have a problem with Islam and how they do their things, but let peace be your religion. Let love reign and let love lead. Thank you, guys.